So Ruth, while the Buteyko method focuses very much on reduced volume breathing to help with asthma, and it's very effective, we also want to incorporate slow and low breathing. So this isn't necessarily part of the Buteyko method, but it's also helpful in terms of gas exchange taking place. I would say focus on the breathe light more, but also practice a little bit with nose slow and low. And really what we want to be doing is bringing the three together. But in the initial to when you get going, especially for the first couple of weeks, if I'm working with my own students, I'm always going to focus on breathe light, breathe light, breathe light, breathe light, and get that right first. And then we move on to breathe low and breathe slow. That's what we're going to do now. So I would like you to have your hands either side of your lower ribs. And you're just basically feeling the area of the diaphragm. And you have your hands there. And as you breathe in, the objective is that you're gently pushing your hands out. And as you breathe out, that your hands are gently moving in, and to allow your shoulders to drop. So as you breathe in, that your hands are gently moving out. And as you breathe out, that your hands are gently moving in. And that looks good. Now what I would like you to do is, we're going to count it. So to breathe in we'll breathe in for 4 seconds and out for 6. So you're breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just let your breathing, continue with that, but just let your breathing soften a little bit. So we want to have a deep breath, and this is a deep breath in the true sense of the word, but it doesn't have to be a big breath. And I know it's your first time doing it, so it can be a little bit tricky. So you have your hands either side of your lower ribs, and as you breathe in, your ribs are gently moving out. And as you breathe out, your ribs are gently moving in. And focus on silent breathing. So as you breathe in, your ribs gently move out. And as you breathe out, your ribs are gently moving in. As you breathe in, your ribs gently move out. And as you breathe out, your ribs are gently moving in. So that looks good. Now, in terms of the slow breathing, it's going to depend on the person's control pause. So I had you do 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out, which is a really nice breathing in terms of alveolar ventilation and also in terms of stimulating the vagus nerve and helping to bring balance to the autonomic nervous system. But that's not going to be suitable for everybody. So what I will say to you now is, we will allow you go at your own pace. Yeah? So hands either side of the lower ribs. As you breathe in, your ribs are gently moving out. And as you breathe out, your ribs are gently moving in. And gently softening your breath. So as you breathe in, your ribs gently move out. And as you breathe out, your ribs are gently moving in. In other words, we would like nose slow and low breathing, but we don't want hyperventilation or excessive breathing, over breathing. So we're always looking to have a balance. As you breathe in, your ribs gently move out. As you breathe out, your ribs are gently moving in and softening the breath. So we can be breathing with good recruitment of the diaphragm without having to take the full big breaths that people often consider as part of deep breathing. It's not. A deep breath doesn't mean a big breath. A deep breath simply means that you're breathing with good recruitment of the diaphragm. And this, of course, is related to nose breathing. That's why we are looking for nose slow and low. So as you're breathing in, your ribs move out, and as you breathe out, your ribs are moving in. Perfect. And to relax at that.